Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Acor Stadium. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Cincinnati.
On one, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Gun. Start. 180. What is that? Start.
They go play action for Burrow. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Start. 180. What is that?
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
Brings up 3rd down.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Here we go. 50-yard line.
Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Short one here to Hudson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket, but I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions.
Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Charlie Jones now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
11 mighty.
A carry here for Brown. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
11.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
line 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Goff going to open up with a throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Goff. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. 3rd and long. Here's Goff He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he'll take this one in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
11 MT.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Brown. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. That one intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So it's third down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 2.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's get set.
Now, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki.
Gotta go.
It is second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Burrow to throw.
The 24-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Here we go.
Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
Here we go. Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, Goff moving outside the pocket. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. Here we go.
Burrow here on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will score! Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
On one, ready?
Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He'll go play action with Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jamar Stewart, they're on the stop. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7. To throw is Goff. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now, Burrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 28-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Rolling right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
You are the worst team in football.
Whoa, much better than Cincinnati. Bengals. Let's go. Bengals. Maybe you should check the waiver wire, Bengals.
Bengals did not show up to play today. 12, 12, 12. Here we go.
Brown trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
11, Thomas.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Lions 21.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4. Now Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A run here with Gibbs. Finds room inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Lions will set up
out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Jones now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Wide 80. God.
They'll begin here on the ground. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's get set.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go. 11 empty. Can. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Throwing here is God. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 1st and 10.
Shell. What?
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked by Demetrius Knight. And the Bengals will take over at their own 15.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Pass caught left side by Van. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
11.
Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw. Burrow. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
One, ready? Let's get set. 180. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow now. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
180. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one.
On 1, ready?
And it'll be 2nd down.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That's deep for the back of the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
On 2, ready?
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now, Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide is hot. Hot.
Burrow. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. He took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turn.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Back to throw, Goff. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And some room to work. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. To throw is Goff. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 28 yards. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Stop!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Gun.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Chill.
Gibbs on the toss left. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
It's a gain of 30. And the Lions 1st down.
Value 3.
1st and goal, Detroit.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Bengals nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need it?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Two minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Gibbs straight ahead, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Brown is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
He was taken down.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he's getting his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's to Chase, he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. The final shot before break here. Goff. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's that's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
Right back to Brown. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Gun.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Back.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there.
On one,
a false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down.
Here we go.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
We
couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. An inside give, Brown. That stop made by Jack Campbell. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9. This is Brown going up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Big 13. Big 13.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Handing it off to Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
12, 180.
Burrow will throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 2, ready?
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Burrow looking to pass. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
22-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Burrow. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Here we go.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Burrow. That is caught. taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted.
And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late fourth quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Goff now to throw. Oh, that is incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Now it's Goff. We'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Goff. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down. We're going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. That's complete right side. It's too slow. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he missed it. He missed it right. It's no good. And that's going to cost him the football game. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
a small gain. Christian Benford up to make that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 45
Here we go.
yard line.
Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Terry Johnson has it. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
4th down, here's Allen. He's got to his running back, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Drops by the first guy he... And no gain on that 1st down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Cook. It's a designated keeper for Allen. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
On the sneak, it's Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Josh Allen, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, these guys have really started this game well, Brock. The defense looked good. Offense did their part until ran into a little hiccup there on the two-point conversion.
Can you help me understand something, Kate?
I'll try.
Because I hear all these baseball guys all the time talking about, well, the result wasn't there, but the process was right. Well, the result wasn't there, but the process was right. And that's what I hear with these same decisions, too. Well, we didn't get the result, but the process was right. How do you know the process was right? Just kick the extra point.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Catch made by Chase Brown. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's an early lead for the Bills. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
The 47-yard line.
Gun. Shot.
Burrow setting up the play action. That throw finds Jamar Chase. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That's another Bengals
Here we go.
down.
From the red zone on 1st. A lot of mess on the move here. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Zach Taylor sends in the call. They're going for 2.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Yeah, not from the pistol to Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Headed out right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Now Allen going to the air. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, this is Piron. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down, Burrow to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Bills might be able to get some points late after the interception. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. One last play before the break. 180. One final shot before the half. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down to the 28. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Allen now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Going deep down the near sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Here's a give to Cook. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation, and if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Cook can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He has it on the QB sneak. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Well, that was the right call for the situation, it looked like, Brock, but the defense just able to stop his progress right before the goal line.
And now a critical 4th down call, right? Defense feels good, they get the stop, but offensively you also got good.
And this is Cox, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo!
Oh, what a hit! Charge the ball loose! And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide inside. Got.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Burrow on the play action. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Going play action here. Burrow finds him on the crossing route. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Again, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Samaje Perine on the return.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Complete over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It's a gain of 10.
Gun.
First down,
Dot.
Bengals.
Dot. Right 80. Right hot. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Jump off caught by his back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Dot. Right 80. Right hot. Dot.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles worked some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. It's inside the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, this is Perine. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Throw finds Jamar Chase. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-point game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. No hesitation there and going for it for two at their first opportunity. Even if it didn't work out, pretty clear that they're not going to hesitate to take risks offensively in this game.
Yeah, King, nothing wrong taking that risk there, especially if you want to be the ones dictating how this game's going to be played. But trust me, with all this time left, you're going to be chasing some points the rest of the way.
That risk not pay for your life, bro. I don't really person you with. That's why I still want to be friends. Which is why I still have pay for the wigs. And I ain't never leave. You know I ain't never been cheap. Relationships don't always last, but let's not turn to beef. I'll come through from time to time to have you grabbing the seat. That's if you want to. I'm just playing, girl. Stop smacking your teeth. I hate to play to make it to forever. Probably aching back together. I mean that I can wish you better. We ain't good, but we. But I realize that I can let's just keep it honest with
So first down from the 41. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Intended target was his running back. So that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On 4th down, Hurts. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
First down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. Decent gain here, but short of the first. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Hurts now from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
He rolls to his right. He's got it to his running back. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 7-point lead in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 14-6 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off
Huh?
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Yeah.
On the return, this is Piron. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On one, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Gun. Cut. 180. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Burrow to the air now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Stop.
Third and short, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up fourth and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Trying for it with Burrow. He gets it to Fant. That'll be the first and more. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. What a time to rip off that type of game, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down.
Here we go. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. On the move, headed right. This connects with Higgins. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Now the offense and Burrow coming to line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Eagles 14, Bengals 12. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throws. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll go. Hurts. That's complete to Goddard. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good. Eagles.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Barrett Carter. And the Bengals will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock. But defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And the Eagles get to it. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Lofts one deep, center of the field. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tank Bigsby here with the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Hurts yet again. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. He's back to throw. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And This drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Offense to the line, second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith again. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Barrett Carter. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Come on, yo.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Stop! 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 Stop!
Going to the ground again on first. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right shot.
Now with the play clock low, Zach Taylor hurriedly calls a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On 1, ready?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Gun, gun. Stop. Stop. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Hey!
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here we go with Brown. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good call, good call. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
On 1, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
On one, ready?
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
A first down carry for Brown. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
A gain of 12. First down, Bengals.
On the ground, Brown. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Gotta hurry this to the line.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he gets leveled.
And takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So now it'll all come down to the foot of Evan McPherson. A very short kick here from the right hash. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Philadelphia. It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from Kansas City. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Taking a shot on the first play. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Samaje Perine on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
Burrow's first play going to the air. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, after the 40-yard line. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And
brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. From the red zone now. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
And it's third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. Has it downfield, working the left. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Lobs this deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. A good business decision there as he covers up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense now third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Yep, yellow. My side.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receiver. So demoralizing to that defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
10 more yards. Tackle made right at midfield. 10 yards.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Right back to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He takes it himself. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
4 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Rice, the motion man right. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 25-yard line.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
We send a man in motion. Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Headed out right. He finds Worthy complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Stop!
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
11.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. First down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Stop! Right, 80. Stop!
Burrow setting to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On first down, here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
11.
Brown gets it again here on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals. Get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Chiefs 14, Bengals 6. Evan McPherson to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
I don't need to.
Mahomes. Lofts it deep right side. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Bengals make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. He's back to throw. Heine and Brown back-to-back plays. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Ball's still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Burrow on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Here we go, here.
And the Bengals first
A
down.
give now to Brown. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Through Tranquil brings him to the ground.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
In play action here. Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. And he's got it. It's in close. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Drew Tranquil with the pick. Into the red zone. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
16.
So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Here we go. 180. Nice up.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's get set.
Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
A run with Brown. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Gun.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. And go with the design keeper. Now with the play clock low, Zach Taylor hurriedly calls a timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
On 2, ready?
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
11, here we go, here we go. 180, cut!
Third down, get to Brown. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Stop!
Here's Brown again. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
I'm 1, ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Cut!
Burrow to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Let's get set.
Brown on the carry. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Cut!
Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'm 1, ready? Gun, gun. Cut, cut.
He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Here we go, here we go. Stop, stop.
Desperation time here. And it's caught. Chase has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I'm 1, ready?
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Now with the play clock low, Zach Taylor hurriedly calls a timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
On one, ready? Here we go. Right, 80. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now it's Brown. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Call it 8 yards, and it's 3rd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On one, ready?
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Throwing now. He rolls to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Desperation time here on 4th. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He has the Chiefs first down there, Brock, and the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one. A gain of 15 there, and it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Yellow.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's get set.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
Now Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Malcolm Kuntz able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On one, ready?
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. That's caught by Tucker. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Throwing now is Gino. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 3.
Gun.
Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
We got to keep 11 empty. 11 empty. 11 empty.
And the Bengals first down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to bring up second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Back.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
We're good.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, can.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. They go I formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Here we go.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 12.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
11 MT,
Here's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
Get set.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
11.
Brings up second and 7.
Another run for Brown on second down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
11, 12,
It's a gain of 8.
12.
That's another Bengals first down. First and
11
10
MT,
at the
11 MT.
26-yard line.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
On 1, right?
2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Gun.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw for Joe Burrow. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go.
Will line up for
11.
the two-point conversion.
Can.
They'll try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keeps the score. Bengals 12. Raiders 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot here before break. Smith. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Gino going to hand it to Genty. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Gino down a throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Now Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's another Raiders.
Now Geno. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have retaken a third-quarter lead. Geno's going to throw. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful. And it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give them 12 yards that time at a Las Vegas first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Smith now to throw. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Now 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, it's Genty. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Smith. It's complete to Lockett. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyler Lockett, 29 yards. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bengals 12. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Again, it's Burrow. That is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th.
Raiders 22, Bengals 20.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
For Cincinnati.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. It's caught. Lockett. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Smith. Completes this one to Thornton. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. On 4th down, Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st down, it's Genty. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Geno. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
Complete to number 2, Ashton Genty.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now it's Smith. Left side complete to Lockett. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
Smith going to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Got his man. It's Thornton.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He'll try to pick it up himself. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They snap it to Smith. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Here we go.
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
To throw, Burrow. That's complete to Chase. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for two. Throwing, Burrow. Now a run here, and he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
It's a gain of 15, and
to be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On the zone read, a give to Genty. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On 3rd down, here's Genty. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing now, Smith. He finds his man, complete. It's Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Smith now to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Bowers. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Good luck defending that short yardage slam. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Working quickly here. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On 1st down, Jones. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
15 yards.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Off line, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80, 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Right to the air, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And they'll stand him up and set him down at the line.
11, 11.
And dose of the hurry up here.
11 MT, take. 11.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Quiddy Pay there to take him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On third down, here's Burrow. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Javarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
So we're through one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Here's Taylor from the pistol. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They do go for it. Here's Jones. They're on it. That's intercepted. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
12, let's get set. Ready? 11. Back.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
11 Thomas.
Brings up second and 1 at the 21-yard line.
11 MT. 11. 12. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
11. Here, stop.
They'll try it right with Brown. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
11 mighty.
6-yard line.
One play action here. Burrow rolling out to his left. And they take this in for the score. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, it turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Jones on first down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Colts.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. The throw right side finds Pittman. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense is set. First and 10. To throw, here's Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Jones gonna throw again. He brings it in. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Samaje Perine on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's get set.
Give on second, it's Brown. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
11. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 29-yard
Big 13. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Now Burrow. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Tate. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go. 11.
Trying for it with Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 11 Thomas.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Zach Taylor sends in the call. They're going for 2.
11. Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the
Hey,
two-point conversion.
Can.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
They've got a screen to the running back. And the defense on him to force him out of bounds. That's going to bring us to the end of our 2nd quarter. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Charlie Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. Short pickup to their own 31. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Bengals.
1st down, Burrow to throw. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10 from the 43.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10
Here we go.
at the 43-yard line.
Burrow setting to throw. Right back to Chase. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. 11. Right, 80. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow vacates quickly left side. Now he takes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
11, Thomas.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play. first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. Shot.
From the red zone on first. Brought in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Gotta go.
Working quickly here.
Hey, 11.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal
Stop.
at the 3-yard line.
Brown has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
1-1, ready?
Stopped at the line on 2nd. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal.
Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8.
Bengals 22, Colts 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Ashton Doolin now to return. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First and 10 now. Here's Jones. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Big man showing up the yards. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Colts' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Play action now with Jones. Completed to his running back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts down by only 2 in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right.
And he's taken down. The defense maintains the 2-point lead.
Bengals 22, Colts 20.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, this is Piron. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Up to the races, middle of the field. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals push this to an 8-point game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Offense isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking from the gun, here's Jones. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. And no look in, that throw falls to the ground.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here on 4th. Deep shot off his back foot. And they don't get the catch they need there. They're